Cricket crowns kings, but just as quickly, it can strip them of glory. This is the story of Babar Azam, the boy from Lahore who became Pakistan's batting monarch, the king of the cover drive, and the nation's great hope. Yet today, that same king finds himself fighting for survival, mocked by critics, dropped from squads, and burdened by comparisons to Virat Kohli. Welcome to the Daily Over, and this is the rise, reign, and downfall of Babar Azam. Babar Azam burst onto the international scene in 2015, instantly winning hearts with his elegant, textbook batting style. By 2019, he was Pakistan's most reliable run-getter across formats. His peak years from 2019 to 2022 cemented his status ICC's #1 ranked ODI batter. Back-to-back ICC ODI Cricketer of the Year awards. Captain of the Pakistan team that achieved a historic first World Cup win over India in 2021. A 10-wicket demolition in Dubai that fans will never forget. Under his captaincy, Pakistan reached both the 2022 Asia Cup final and the 2022 T20 World Cup final, and briefly became the #1 ranked ODI side. At this stage, Babar was celebrated as Pakistan's Virat Kohli equivalent, even called the King of Pakistan cricket. His cover drive wasn't just a shot, it was his signature. But the comparison with Kohli was double-edged. Legends like Cameron Akmal and Ahmed Shehzad argued it was unfair, saying Kohli was still on another level. Statistically, Babar matched Kohli in consistency, and even overtook him in T20 runs by 2025. But Kohli's higher strike rate and record in big games tilted the balance. For every fan who called Babar the heir to Kohli, there were critics calling him overrated. Alongside fame came mockery. Haters labeled him Zimbabar, saying his centuries mostly came against weaker sides like Zimbabwe, West Indies, or Sri Lanka, while he often failed against India, Australia, or England when it mattered most. The tag stuck, especially as Pakistan began losing crunch ICC games. The 2023 ODI World Cup in India was disastrous. Pakistan failed to qualify for the semi-finals, finishing 5th. They suffered humiliating defeats to India, Australia, and Afghanistan. Babar, as captain, was accused of being defensive and unimaginative. The pressure forced him to step down from captaincy in late 2023, resigning from all formats. But worse was to come. Reappointed as captain for the 2024 T20 World Cup, Babar led Pakistan into a nightmare. In Dallas, Pakistan suffered one of the greatest shocks in cricket history, losing to the United States in a super over. Former pacer Shoaib Akhtar blasted the team, saying, "We never deserved to win." Memes and headlines mocked Pakistan globally, calling them Pakistan. This loss shattered Pakistan's confidence, and Babar's leadership credibility was torn apart. After the USA defeat, Babar stepped down again from captaincy in late 2024, citing workload and poor form. His batting too had declined, particularly in high-pressure matches. The aura of invincibility was fading. Babar Azam entered the 2025 Champions Trophy under mounting scrutiny and managed just 64 runs off 90 balls against New Zealand, an effort overshadowed by a slow strike rate as Pakistan chased 321 and fell short by 60 runs. In the high-stakes clash with India, he added only 23 runs off 26 balls, but reached a major personal milestone by becoming the fastest Pakistani to 1,000 runs in ICC one-day tournaments, doing so in just 24 innings. In total, his 2025 Champions Trophy tally was limited and underwhelming. Just those two appreciable scores, with no standout innings to turn the tide for Pakistan. Worse still, Pakistan lost every single match of the tournament, gaining no advantage even from home conditions. Wasim Akram and other legends slammed Pakistan, saying they were playing worse than even associate nations. Babar Azam's exit from Pakistan's T20 setup. By March 2025, selectors had made a bold strategic shift. Both Babar Azam and Mohammad Rizwan were dropped from the Pakistan T20 squad for the New Zealand tour, with Salman Ali Agha appointed captain and Shadab Khan as vice-captain, a decision reflecting a focus on building for the T20 Asia Cup 2025 and T20 World Cup 2026. The trend continued into the home T20 series against Bangladesh, where neither Babar nor Rizwan were included once again. Their absence extended through the West Indies T20 series, preserving their exclusion from the shortest format as Pakistan pursued a new aggressive batting identity. Then came the West Indies tour. Babar, restricted to ODIs, scored just 56 runs in 3 innings, with a highest of 47. His strike rate, once merely a debate, now became a full-blown liability in modern cricket. The biggest shock arrived when the PCB dropped Babar Azam from the Asia Cup 2025 squad. Head coach Mike Hesson bluntly explained the decision. Pakistan wanted aggressive, high strike rate batters and players who could handle spin better. For the first time in years, Pakistan was heading into a major event without Babar. Even legends like Wasim Akram called for his return, saying Pakistan needed an experienced batter. But the selectors made their point clear. Babar was no longer part of the first-choice plans. Today, Babar trains in Lahore, away from the spotlight, working to reinvent his game. Once compared to Virat Kohli, once crowned Pakistan's king, now he stands at a crossroads. No captaincy. Out of the Asia Cup squad. Battling poor form. The question lingers. Can he rise again? Or is this the final chapter of his reign? From Lahore's streets to ICC's top rankings, from leading Pakistan to historic victories to being mocked as Zimbabwe, Babar Azam's journey is a reminder of how ruthless cricket can be. Kings rise, kings fall. But can Babar Azam rise again? Or has Pakistan already turned the page on their greatest modern batter? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon.